Hello again. I have for some while been intrigued to read the comments made on this channel by a small group of people who disagree vehemently with much of what I say on here. They become angry at literally everything on this channel, not merely the controversial stuff. For instance, I made a video recently about wireless telephones from the Victorian period, an innocuous enough topic, one might have thought. One of those who come on here a lot to complain about my videos described the topic as trivial and seemed annoyed that I was talking about 19th century information technology. Literally anything I say irritates these types. There are only about half a dozen of them, but they really are dogged in their pursuit, for I see them here every day. They're obsessed with me. I can think of no other explanation, for there are many millions of YouTube channels to choose from. From time to time I come across a channel which I think is pointless and idiotic, whereupon I simply go to another channel. Not so these fellows. It seems that having once watched one of my videos, they are trapped and wholly unable to control themselves from watching every one of my videos every day. They are compelled to return day after day to watch stuff on YouTube which they dislike. One of these men actually said that he felt trapped, like the fellow in Groundhog Day, that he was unable to escape from here, even though he noticed that some of my videos were similar to others which he had already watched. Imagine being trapped on a YouTube channel. It's like something from the Twilight Zone, or for more modern audiences, Black Mirror. This then is the terrible fascination which I exert for the odd bunch of men, the incels with mail-order Russian brides and so on, who loathe and despise me, but can never quite kick the habit of listening every day to my views and opinions. I've likened them before to the spinster in a very old joke, but I shall repeat it once more. Those who feel that this is another Groundhog Day type experience must forgive me. There was a spinster once who rang the police in a terrible state because she said that she was getting really anxious because the people in the house opposite her kept getting undressed in front of the window so she could see them. Her window faced their bedroom, and it was distressing her. The police sent a constable round, a young man who looked out of the window, out of the woman's bedroom window, and said, "Well, that's odd. I can't really see into that house at all. It looks all right to me." Whereupon the spinster said, "No, you can't see it just from here. You've got to stand on a chair and lean over to one side before you can see in their room." This sums up to a T the attitude of those who come here to be offended. They go out of their way to come onto a YouTube channel 3 times a day that they know is going to wind them up, and then they complain about what they're watching. But why would you do that, you ask yourself? One routine complaint they make is that some of the people in the comments here express unpleasant or mad views. This is perhaps true, but there is a very good reason for it. Videos of mine in the last few days have all gained over 1,000 comments. If 1,000 people comment in that way, then even though most of the people will be as sensible as a dictionary, you're bound to get 1 or 2 cranks and oddballs saying foolish things. I'm urged to comb through the comments and remove those which upset or annoy people. But there's 2 problems here. The first is that that's what you call censorship, and I don't think it's a path I should be going down anytime soon. The other reason I don't hunt through the comments looking for things which I might disagree with is that I actually have quite a busy life. I make a living out of journalism and writing books, you see, and this takes up a very large part of my time. Here's my latest book, Exploring Roman London. Jolly good read. It's due to be released on the 30th, but it's already listed on Amazon for those who are interested in exploring the sights of Roman London. I do hope that those about whom I've been talking will not be offended by what I've said, for I'm thinking of their best interests, really. If this channel is not to anybody's taste, then why not simply find one which would give you more pleasure? It's what the rest of us do.